Hi guys, so let me share this experience with you all. So the student nurses who started their nursing training ended on the 31st of March their nursing education. So after everything, the student decided, to celebrate with us. So there was alcohol, drinks, and food, a lot, to enjoy ourselves. And I personally, I don't take in alcohol. Whilst people were enjoying, we are enjoying the whole, taking in alcohol, drinking, I decided, to take my orange juice. Later on after work, whilst on my way, story of Daniel and his friends came into my mind. The whole story of Daniel and his friends regarding to food is found in the book of Daniel, right? Specifically in Daniel 1. When Daniel and his three friends were taken captives by the Babylonians and brought to the king's palace, they were chosen to be trained in the ways of the Babylonian court. As part of their training, they were assigned to eat from the king's table, which include rich foods and wine. Right. However, Daniel and his friends, who were devout followers of God, knew that eating certain foods would violate the dietary laws given to the Israelites in the Old Testament. Specifically, they wanted to avoid eating foods that were not kosher or that had been offered to idols. So Daniel made a request to the chief official, asking if he and his friends could be given vegetables and water instead of royal food. And the official was initially hesitant, fearing that the king might be displeased if they appeared weaker or less healthier than the other young men. But Daniel proposed a 10-day test. He and his friends would eat only vegetables and drink water. And at the end of the 10 days, their health will be compared with the others. So after 10 days, Daniel and his friends looked healthier and better nourished than the other young men who ate the royal food. As a result, the official allowed them to continue with their vegetarian diet. God blessed Daniel and his friends with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and they were found to be 10 times wiser than all the magicians and enchanters in the kingdom. Now, this story highlights Daniel's commitment to maintaining his faith and following God's law, even in the face of pressure to conform to the practice of the Babylonian Empire. The story of Daniel and his friends serves a powerful reminder of the importance of standing firm in your values and beliefs, even when faced with challenges or pressure to conform. Now, despite being in a foreign land and in a position of vulnerability, Daniel and his friends chose to honor their faith and trust in God's guidance. Their decision stick to what they knew was right, even when it was difficult, showed great courage and conviction. It also reminds us that when we make choices based on our faith and integrity, God often blesses us with strength, wisdom, and favor in ways that exceed our expectations. So just as I was saying my story, everyone was like, why are you not taking the drink? It's just 0.5%. Oh, you will not get drunk. I was like, no, this is not my belief, and I'm not going to take that. So today, I'm encouraging you all that whenever you face with tough decisions or feel out of place, remember that doing what is right, even when it's not easy, will lead to growth, strength, and success. Trust that God is with you and that He honors your commitment to doing things with integrity and faith. I hope this story will encourage and motivate you. Thank you for watching. Bye.